Thursday night.
After a long off-season, the time has finally arrived. Off we go for 2024. It's the Thursday opener on EA Sports. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, oh, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First carry for David Montgomery. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. They go play action now. Wilson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They're going to run the draw with Montgomery. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. Lutz's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They put the tight end Brown in motion. Here's Lance. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Greg Dortch, deep to return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Higgins sent in motion. Play action. It's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down. 3 to go. Now Russ. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Now Lance. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Lance looking to throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Lance. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. They'll go down as an incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dort. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Montgomery. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. And John's to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's the tight end Henry in motion. He'll find Aguilar, complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
To throw is Lance. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They put the tight end Brown in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. So the 2024 NFL season now officially underway. A great slate for the rest of the weekend. Begins tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern. The Packers and the Eagles in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. A lot of big games Sunday. Raiders, Chargers, Jim Harbaugh's Charger coaching debut. Tennessee, Chicago, Caleb Williams, quarterback debut. We'll be in Detroit for Sunday Night Football. The Rams and the Lions in a playoff rematch. And then Monday night, Aaron Rodgers returns. Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every defense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Right back to Kelce again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do. They went to the design run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. The motion man is Johnson. Play action. Now Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Gotta get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. No choice but to throw it away. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties the game.
Johnson now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing, Lance. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the give, it's Etienne. Etienne has the first down, still going. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
To throw, here's Lance. That's complete to Etienne. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 19-yard line.
Back to throw. Yeah! And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Lance. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short.
And he will take this one across to the end zone. Trey Lance. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense going to take over just before the half. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They go play action with Wilson. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. We'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have hit halftime here in KC, the NFL kickoff game for 2024. As we go to Orlando, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Now Lance. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Galore goes off in motion. Lance looking to throw, and he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down.
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've done up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good at it.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. He'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he will dive into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job. They reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Dortch now to return it. The visitors' offense get ready for their only possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Higgins sent in motion. Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They're going to motion their tight end. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll get this up to the 44. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. On third down, here's Wilson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They go play action now. Wilson. His throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A deep shot for Aguilar. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw is Lance. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes, so can't let...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. Now Russ. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Wilson now is going to keep it on the zone read. And the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back set to go once more. And this has been a fantastic performance to this point, putting the league on notice. They want to be title contenders. Nothing they've done tonight is going to make anyone think otherwise. Room to run past the 30. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Running with authority, pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff, ETN. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the handoff, it's ETN. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Lance. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Big time completion right there. This isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now here's 2nd and goal. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne, touchdown KC. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front seven. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down distance. When you have nothing to show for on 1st and 2nd down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. The motion man is Johnson. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Still second down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. A short one caught by Kelsey. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The motion man is Johnson. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll find Aguilar complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, a give to Etienne. It's a gain of 10 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Still first down.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Etienne. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Ravens' 14-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that kicks off the 2024 season. Partner, good to get it underway, especially with you as we start our run together on EA Sports. Man, Greg, that was fun. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olden and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs, winners in their first game of this title defense, as we say good night from Kansas City.